After Kentucky's season ended once again in the first round of the NCAA tournament with an embarrassing upset, there was a lot of pressure on Kentucky to fire John Calipari, a guy who'd been there for a decade and a half at this point, but ultimately, despite having all the talent in the world, only had one national title to show for it. But Kentucky decided, you know what? We're going to stand by our guy despite all this pressure. We're going to stand by John Calipari. Apparently, you should know better that John Calipari is not going to fucking stand by you when the going gets rough, because John Calipari is now gone. He is leaving. John Calipari reportedly leaving Kentucky for Arkansas head coaching job stuns men's college basketball fans. And yeah, middle of the night, basically. I think this news broke 11:30. 11:30 at night is when this news broke. Kentucky's John Calipari finalizing deal to bolt for Arkansas in college basketball stunner. So not only does he leave Kentucky, but he leaves for an in-house SEC rival in Arkansas. Now, I think, and I've been very open about this, I think Calipari's the fucking scum of the earth. I think the dude is a piece of shit. He's a walking, talking recruiting violation. And as soon as there's any hint of potential trouble or struggles, he fucking gets up out of there and leaves. We saw him at UMass, right? We saw him at UMass make a run to the Final Four, bounced before they could get in trouble for recruiting violations. Then had his stint with the Nets, then comes back and is the head coach in Memphis. Is at Memphis, very successful in Memphis, goes to a Final Four. Then recruiting violations happen. He gets wind of it, and he fucking bolts. He leaves them and goes right to Kentucky. And now when the going gets rough in Kentucky, John Calipari says, bye-bye, I'm going to Arkansas. That is not like a step up in terms of the other steps that he had made in his career before. It's a little bit of a step down, to be sure. Arkansas is not the blue blood that Kentucky is. Not that they're a joke or anything like that of a program, but still, it's not Kentucky. And now after fans pleading to get rid of him and Kentucky standing by him, basically saying, no, he's our guy. We have faith in him. We're not going to fire him. John Calipari says, well, fuck it. I don't have faith in myself here. I'm gone. He's heading to Arkansas in a multi-year deal, a 5-year deal. He was forced, as soon as anything like that happens, he has to notify Kentucky. And apparently, on very short notice, he told Kentucky that he was leaving. Again, a guy who has had top recruiting classes time after time after time and constantly is a disappointment. A dude who's not a good coach. John Calipari is not a good coach. He is constantly less than the sum of his parts. That's what his teams at Kentucky have been known for. But Wildcats fans, it's all over for you now. What do you think's going to happen at Kentucky now that John Calipari has finally said he's done? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.